I believe there's a plaza with gold laden floors. Some of the finest art of the world. So I wonder, is that a trick? What do you think? Huh? Shango agrees over here, huh? The king roars at the evil. Yes? Okay. So, before we can move into prosperity, we must eradicate poverty, consciousness. And to cut to the chase, with all due respect, it comes from Christian belief systems. You probably don't want to fight against this when you get older. There is an Odu and Ifa. Huh? Already doing it? Ashe. Whoa, Shango. The child is ruled by Shango, the king. There's an Odu and Ifa, or sacred verse, which talks about Obara Meji. Obara Meji talks about Shango. And Shango was in heaven looking on earth. We're struggling, poor, having no money. And he was disgusted, so came to earth to teach the people. It's not righteous to be poor. Hello. It's not divine. There's nothing good about it. That your child is ill and you can't afford health care for that. What's good about this? You see? So we have to go back and eradicate some poisons put into us, into the water that we're all swimming in. Well, we can either try to cleanse the water or shift rivers. How about that one? Let's just be flying fish for a day and fly into a different stream. I'll come to this word in a minute. This means what? God Almighty, Supreme Being, in her mightiness. Ifa has said Chertavonk must refer to Supreme Being as woman. Ifa woke me up and said, ask me this question. I did. He said, woman. Do you know why that would be? What do women do that men can't? Birth. What do you call the Supreme Being? The Creator. Right? So the one who is more able to create is more like the Creator. You see? And in all African mythologies, the woman gives birth to the saviors. That is the law from heaven. From here on out, Chertavonk says she. Because it's a neutral word. It's a neutral proper noun. Neither male nor female. So we choose female. She? So in her mightiness, Olodumare, we look at her name. Odu. Now those of you who've had your head readings, meaning your destiny readings, know what an Odu is. And that Odu are powerful things when used, right? They do stuff for you. Okay. But guess what Odu also means in Yoruba? Well, I have Odu. Means I got money. Where does wealth come from? It's staring at you. The Supreme Being. You think money comes from your check, your office, your job. That is simply the vehicle through which infinite prosperity comes to you. You can change vehicles and still prosper. Okay? But if you source, what we call source your money from the source, which is Olodumare, she will expand your vehicles. Olodumare also means to grow never-endingly. Olodumare, never ceasing to expand. So how can poverty be godly? If the very core of the word is godly. So, sin number one of the Africans, thou shalt not be poor. We read in this book, it's a sin, an evil, an evil upon our people. Because when you're poor, you do all kinds of crazy things. You start thinking certain ways, some kind of antisocial things you can do to make money. It starts to twist you, right? When you're prosperous, though, you tend to be more generous. Help your family, help your cousins, help some little brothers and sisters. You become more godlike, as a rule, unless you're a real jerk, right? Then you just become a selfish, mean person. But then that money will dry up. Okay? All right. So what is the cause?